I had high expectations for women's and children's because we've been investing heavily in it. You've exceeded those expectations, and it's a big hats off to all of you.
This year, we broke ourselves out to really focus and hone in on opportunities within our respective areas. It just gives us more time to unpack what we can do to contribute in the immediate and long term, and then come back as a whole group to really discuss how to unpack that together. And that's where that kind of continuity of care and translation happens.
Having women's and children's separate was really important. So I feel like I got more out of it because we could be very specific to the pediatric patient population and really drill down on concerns. So I thought it was amazing.
The way that the groups were built, I thought was phenomenal. I think there were really high impact stakeholders within each group, people who have the ability to help take that from just a need and a vision and scale it to actually come to fruition. And the fact that we did have diverse stakeholders at each group, so people that impact different pieces of the needed process, really create a full circle team around it in order to be successful at implementing it.
The breakout activities really fostered collaboration. Each table was designed to have a different brain, if you will, at each table.
So within the questions, within the facilitated discussion of Jeopardy, we had the unique questions, and then we were also able to do fully separate activities. So the women's group was able to jump deeper into one-page strategy and really designing what the strategy looks like for ambulatory expansion. And the children's group was able to go deeper into how prioritization should look and how they want that to change the behaviors within their organization.
The creativity and the strategic thinking that goes behind the ideas that really help us catapult into the next wave of activity is so strong. The engagement level is always high.
We were able to really focus and narrow down what we want to work with in women's and what's the priority for the next year or two. And so I think that was really helpful to be able to narrow that focus in that session.
The Fireside Chat was very helpful because we were able to get to know our VP, Sarah, and really on a more personal level.
Talk a little bit about your Canadian upbringing.
I am a hard worker and I show up just who I am. It's the cloth I'm cut from. It was how I was raised. And it also allows me to have a lot of compassion for our patients and families and for our colleagues and team members. I don't think I'm being hired to necessarily fix something. You know, I think this team is incredible, and it's really just creating that next chapter, that next roadmap. I just knew in my gut that this was the team I was looking for.
We know our job, we come in, we try to make change immediately, and how do we get there fast enough? But then when you strip down all the layers and you strip down the why behind why we're all here, a personal story resonates with everybody on so many levels. I think we all have a personal story, and to be able to connect with her why and what brought her to this place and time, it's admirable. They see the human behind it, and at the end of the day, we take care of people. What's different this year of what we were able to really drill down into is, what does access mean for all the respective areas, not just access from a clinic opening its doors to patients. It's a domino effect. So I think it was the first time we've really had a chance to do that and to connect on that level, and I think it was really special.